Hello everyone, this is Arthur from Destiny Elements, and we have released the Destiny Elements 1.7 version. This update brings two new elements, preloader and language switcher, and we also have added a lot of enhancements and fixed some crucial bugs. I will show you some of the enhancements we have added, not all of them, just a few, and I will show you the new elements as well. So first of all, we added to the facet search a non-archive option. And basically what this means, you can perform the search from any other page than the archive page. This could be useful if you wanted to have search bar on a homepage hero section. Once the user lands onto it, that's the first thing they can do is use the search. So for this instance, if I choose Audi and of a budget of 20,000 euro, we will do search and it goes into here. It actually shows dollars, but we can change that afterwards. But you can see we have pre-selected filters and we have the selected cards within that. If I click reset, we should see everything now. Let's just go back a page. So if we have a look at the non-archive options, we need to enable the redirect. We need to set aside URL with a path. For example, in this case, I'm using /cards/, and we need to use it with the search button as well. We can use it without the search button. If you do use it without the search button, it means that when you apply any change to any of the filters, it will redirect you directly to your archive page. And if you have the search button enabled, you're gonna need to add search button in filters as well. So we have it up here, filter type search button. Okay, so let's just go to the front end. I'll just go to the next page. We have also added a new filtered input, which is the min and max value. And this could be used with advanced custom fields or meta box, but it needs to be a numbered value. So as you can see, we have two different types for the min max input type. We have a range slider or we have a drop down. And the cool thing, once we have a range slider, for example, we can change this as well. So we can change all the formats up here. We can add our 1000 separator, decimals, or we can add something after the text as well. And we can set a number gap. So in this case, we have 1000 and yeah, that's it with the min max value. And of course, we do have a separate range slider as well, but that's used for the WooCommerce itself. So that's how you would add prices. So min max wouldn't work with WooCommerce. It only works with advanced custom fields and meta box. Another update that we have added a scroll to button, a new style. And if you can see up here, just an animated mouse. If we click it, actually, we scroll down, but if we go into the breakdance itself, you can actually see we have button types now. We can either add a custom icon, select any icon that you want, or the animated mouse. And of course, we can change colors as well. So we can go white and white up here as well. Okay, so let's save this one. The next big thing that we did, we added a new element called language switcher. and this works with WPML and with polylang. And basically what you can do with it, let me just, actually I added this to the footer earlier on. So as you can see, we at the moment can only see polylang, but once you have WPML installed, you will able to see it as well. But at the moment we just have polylang. We have a lot of options. We can hide the current language, the current selected one. We can do it as a drop down as well. We can show name, show flags, and then fully customize the style of it. So we just created the default as buttons, but you can obviously remove the border and remove all the different paddings as well. And we can also add custom flags. So if we want to add something custom, we can up here as well. So obviously we're going to need to add an image. We select the language, and then we select or add a custom flag, which would replace, for example, the UK flag up here, or the Polish one, or the French one. As default, it loads from those plugins the flags. Okay, and the last one, the last but not least element, we have added a preloader. And this one is quite cool as well. So we're gonna set up a new one. It works with global blocks. So the first thing, we're gonna need to add a new global block. I will call this a preloader. We add a new block, and we will edit it in Breakdance. And let's add in the preloader. So here we go. And I'm just gonna select. It actually should select by itself, so probably by the time you will have to plug in, you will have spinner 5 set as default. As you can see, we have like a lot of nice spinners up here. We can also go advanced, and basically advanced will allow to place your own custom elements into preloader, so you can add anything in here you want. But for today's case, I'll just go default. I'll actually remove the fade out time, and we're going to save this. Then I will go back to the admin, and we go to Destiny Elements settings, and you can actually see there is preloader settings, and we can activate preloader, and then we need to select that global block, which is the preloader. We save changes. Now when we go to the front end, you actually see it loading. So let's just enable it for a little bit longer so we can actually see the effect. Let's go to 4000. The reason we add it as a global block, because we need to load the preloader first on the page before any other content is loaded. And this is exactly what it's doing up here. It's loading the preloader first, while the content is being loaded in the background. Yeah, and that's it. That's the Destiny Elements 1.7. We are gonna be releasing more videos in the future, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this quick overview of Destiny Elements 1.7.